With top 4 guaranteed in the Jupiler Pro League, we are just keeping our focus right now on the Europa Conference League. It's a two-legged affair against German side Schalke today. It is going to be arguably our toughest Europa League game, but we know how to score goals and apparently Schalke leak them. Hello and welcome back. We have just 2 Jupiler Pro League games left to play. We are sat top of the table, but that is not what we're here for today. It's Europa League time. If you are enjoying these videos, do please remember to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. It helps the channel out massively, and it also gets those videos hopefully turning up in your subscription feeds. So, what's happened in between episodes, you ask? We've gone undefeated for the 3 league games that we've played. We beat Zolta Waregem 2-1. We missed a penalty, Piazza with the missed penalty in this one. We then drew 1-1 with St Truidens or STVV. We missed a penalty, Jose Luis missing one this time around, and then we beat KV Mechelen 3-1, Bakayoko and Montero with 2. No missed penalties in this one. I did do a quick check, and this season we have missed 7 penalties. And if we look down here, Bakayoko has taken 12 and only scored 7. He's missed 5 penalties all season. That's ridiculous. It does mean that this is what the Jupiler Pro League looks like. We are 70 points at the top of the pile. Club Brugge at 69 points, basically, because Club Brugge, a week or so ago, where is it? Drew with Lommel United. They drew 1-1 as we beat KV Mechelen, which meant that we leapt over the top of them. If they won their game, they'll be ahead of us by 1 point. But yeah, they've done us a favour, or Lommel, more particular, have done us a favour. Let's play Schalke. Let's see how well this goes. Right then, away leg in Germany first up. It's going to be Torres in goal. Luiz, Gabia, Stedman and Antwi will be our back four. Stedman has come in because CEO is currently out suspended. I think it's only 1 match he's going to miss, but it means Matty Stedman's going to get a game today. La Rosa and Patino in the middle. Montero and Juarez on the wings. Bakayoko and Faye as our strikers. On the bench, we've got Stuckey, Dehaney, Victor, Piazza, Lukaku, Peters and Andrezinho. There is a couple of things I want to talk about while we're here. Alfonso Torres, he is wanted by Brighton. Now, you might think this is a stupid thing to do. I will accept bids for Torres. Not any bids, but some bids for Torres, because we've arranged to sign another goalkeeper and he's going to break our record transfer. There's a reason. Don't worry. You'll see to start next season. Gabia is also wanted, but he's been wanted for a while. Might be on his way back to his native Italy. I kind of don't want to lose him. Antwi is also wanted. He is up for the African Player of the Year playing in Belgium award or something along those lines. I hope he wins that one. Charlie Patino is wanted by Granada. Bakayoko is wanted by Ghent and Standard Liège. We've got a lot of big clubs sniffing around some of our very important players. I don't want to lose them. Now, I've got no idea what you win for winning the Europa Conference League. Obviously, you win a nice fancy trophy, which will be our first trophy, really, to go into the trophy cabinet if we do win it. Thinking way too far ahead. But in terms of what do we qualify? Do we qualify for the Europa League normal or the Champions League if we win the Europa League too? I would expect it's just the normal Europa League, which arguably is not good enough. We want to be getting to proper Champions League football. So let's just try and win a trophy. I mean, we've still got Schalke, Bournemouth and Betis potentially in our way as well. We're 1-0 down here. We're not 1-0 down. It was offside. Thank you very much, referee. Yeah, I've got to remember, this is still only the quarter-final, but we've got a decent enough chance. If we get past Schalke in today's episode, we will then have either Bournemouth or Real Betis, a team that we have lost against previously, but I think if we can get Bournemouth, that'll be pretty good. And then obviously potentially a final as well. Schalke coming forward again with the ball. Stedman heads that ball forward for us though. It's going to come straight back towards us. Horikawa down the left-hand side. La Rosa's there with him. I can tell by his haircut. Torres comes out, holds on to that. That wasn't the highlight. So something's going to happen from the keeper's kick out. It's long towards the left-hand side. Juarez loses out to Denk. And now Schalke can bring that ball forward. Groningen Jonsson. It's La Rosa with a questionable slide tackle on a yellow card, but he's got away with it. Bakayoko thought that was going to go over his head. Didn't. Stedman smashed that up towards the left-hand side. No one's there again to pick this ball up. This isn't working. Whatever we're doing at the moment isn't working. Lucif with this. Plays it on the ground. Zatinho's in on goal. It's taken a few deflections. It's over the bar. We've got a goal kick. Not quite sure how that only ended up with a goal kick. Still Schalke with the ball. Zatinho on the right. We've left him. Why have we just walked away? It's kicked straight into our player, but it's going to be collected once again. Plays it back into their own half. Denk with it. Jorgensen forward, Stedman heads down. Now, let's take our time or do that. What are we doing? We're just panicking and just getting the ball up there like we're 7-year-olds. Lusif in on goal. Stedman goes straight past him. It's a good save from Torres. And again, our clearance doesn't somehow manage to find. There are 11 players on each side, right? Because so far we are not finding any of the white shirts. Jovalic possibly. In on goal is Horikawa. It is 1-0 to Schalke. It's fully deserved. We can't get control of this game at the moment. Every time we get the ball, we just kick it as hard as we can, straight to a Schalke player. Bit of a concern that there's a highlight straight after the goal, because what's going to happen is we're just going to kick it forward and not find one of our own players again, are we? Mohamed Faye with this, runs through the referee eventually. Didier Montero on that right-hand side. Instant reply, please, would be lovely. Montero plays it back to Faye, and it is an instant reply. And the big thing, that's an away goal. That is a huge, huge goal from Mohamed Faye. We were not into this game whatsoever. Hopefully that's a confidence builder, but also that is an away goal that could come in mighty handy later on in the episode. 32 minutes now. Gabia with the ball in his penalty area. What are we doing? Torres to Stedman. Forward to Charlie Patino. Back to Stedman. What are we doing here? We finally got it up the field a little bit. Juarez to Eliomar La Rosa. Right hand side is an option. Bakayoko collects instead. Plays it off to Juarez. 3 in the middle possibly. Gets past his man. Is he going to shoot? He is going to shoot. And Pavlenka can hold on to the effort from the Peruvian international. Right, the start of the game was pretty nervy, wasn't it? The start of the game was definitely Schalke taking the game by the scruff of the neck. We came back into it. Effectively, the moment they scored, we went, hold on, this isn't what it's supposed to be like. I'm going to say I'm happy with your performance. And then, individually, Mr. Clinton Antwi, I've been singing your praises. You have been bad, okay? You're on a 6.3. They are picking on you, and you are quite obviously falling for their trap. Nearly an hour on the clock, and we've got our first highlight of the second half. Matteo Gabbia. We've got every single outfield player so far in the Schalke half. Juarez is going to get this one. He's cut past his man. Juarez is in on goal. He should have scored. How has he not scored? Gibson clears it. We get a throw. Jose Luis takes it. It's cleared. La Rosa's going to get this ball back, hopefully for us, though. Charlie Patino. Back to Eliomar La Rosa. Forward to Bakayoko. Needs a runner. Patino over the top to Juarez. He's had another chance, and he's missed another chance. Juarez has had countless opportunities in this game so far. His corner comes in, Bakayoko's there. It's back to Juarez. Now Charlie Patino. Juarez now crosses that in. It's gone over everybody. I think Juarez was offside. Yes, he was. What a clown. Zitinho's throw. Lusif plays it back to possibly the right back. Charlie Patino with a slide tackle, but doesn't manage to actually do anything when he hits the ball. Schalke with it, an hour on the clock, so literally this is straight after the previous highlight. Right hand side, loads and loads of space for this man, not even going to try it. Crosses in, Serdar doesn't get there. Juarez gets that clear. Counter-attack time. Come on, boys. Come on, Mohamed, down that left hand side. He's got past his man. Mohamed Faye can use his pace. In on goal. Mohamed Faye forces a save out of Pavlenka. It's going to be a corner. Right, we need to bring Antwi off, because Antwi's he's being targeted for every attack. Patino's corner comes in, Stedman's there, doesn't get on the end of it, and now Schalke can go straight up the other end. Not good, not liking the look of this. Groningen, Jorgensen across to Zitinho, slide tackle from somebody. Jorgensen still has the ball, Stedman just somehow dinks that ball upfield, doesn't really get a lot of power on it. Is it coming back towards us? Right hand side again. Are they going to try and cross this in? Juarez, great slide tackle, winning a throw for Schalke, but preventing a very good opportunity. I wanted to do a sub. Zitinho's throw. It's Jorgensen, edge of the area. Schalke are doing well at the moment. They've kind of suddenly done... This is basically how they started the game. Hold on. Patino gets it to Juarez. Juarez is running towards goal. He's going to shoot. Of course, he's going to shoot. It's wide. It wasn't even the save. It's gone wide. Right. Antwi. Jordan Lukaku. I need some big business from you, boy. Need some big business from you, certainly. Juarez as well is coming off. Piazza's coming on. Juarez has done a lot. He's done a hell of a lot in this game. But everything seems to be the wrong choice. He's got in good places and then shot rather than passed. He's got in good places then passed rather than shot. So hopefully Piazza can do the opposite of what Juarez was doing. 63 minutes. Gabbia's missed control. Not good. Velicki, edge of the penalty area. Has to go backwards to Serdar. They're going backwards. I mean, that was a prime opportunity for Schalke to do something. Right-hand side again. Go on, Jordan. Stick a foot in, Jordan. It's an, oh my word, Sieb hits it just wide. Thought that was just going to creep in at the front post. It's a pretty exciting game, isn't it? It's only 1-1, but there is a lot going on. Gabbia gets it upfield for us. Faye doesn't win a header. and possibly Schalke then with the ball. Serdar in the centre circle. 69 minutes on the clock. Nice. Zitinho's ball. Luis clears it. Montero. He's got two options in front, or he can use his pace. What a ball that is from Montero to Bakayoko. And Mohamed Bakayoko has put us in front in the Europa Conference League quarter-final, away from home against Schalke. All of that came from Montero, and then Bakayoko went, I can one-up your pass. I'm just going to dink it as well. It's one of those games where the wingers are doing stuff again. The wingers are doing stuff. Montero has 2 assists to his name. We've got 10 minutes left. One more substitution to do. It's going to be Patino coming off, because he's a little bit tired. We're going to be bringing on little Breck Peters to come on, who will probably start taking our free kicks and corners because he is somewhat of a set-piece specialist. Final 10 minutes, in fact, final 7 minutes of the game. Schalke with it, Denk on the right. Benke, maybe. What happened there? What's happened there? It's 2-2. Why didn't Torres pick that up? Because it didn't. It was a deflection. It wasn't a pass. So he's fully entitled to pick that ball up. So I don't know why Torres just decided to not do anything there. It was a deflection. So he flapped at it. It's probably going to go down as an own goal as well from number 6. I mean, that was weird. It's 2-2. It looks like Stedman, Torres and La Rosa are all taking blame for that goal. We've got 4 minutes of injury time. Stedman heads that ball upfield, but no one's paying attention. Why are we not closing that ball down? Serdar forward. Everybody was offside. Lusif's effort is saved anyway by Torres, but all 4 of the Schalke strikers there were completely offside. It's going to be probably 2-2 then in Germany. This isn't a terrible result. Genuinely, this is not a terrible result. Probably should have won the game. Stedman, Torres, Lukaku wasn't great. Obviously, we know Antwi was pretty bad as well. But we've got 2 away goals. That's a good thing. I am going to say again to Antwi, because you were garbage. I'm also going to say to Stedman, I'm not happy with your performances. Antwi's composed. Clinton, buddy. Your agent is a bit of an idiot. Following our match, he wants to talk about your contract. Well, you were garbage, so I'll give you a pay cut, shall I? Clinton, buddy, I'm going to try, and I'm going to try and get you to sack your agent, if that's all right. I'm not convinced he's doing the best. I think yeah. We've just managed to get Clinton Antwi to sack his agent. Cool. I still don't know what that means. So he's left Askif Frank, and now he's got Mohamed Bouake, who... Does he have any of our players also on his books? He's got a lot of players on his books. He has... No, it's just Clinton Antwi. He's only got Clinton Antwi. Fair enough. So we've just played one of the penultimate games of the season against Oostende. We beat them 3-1. Faye with 2, Montero with a goal. But the big story here, Beerschot beat Club Brugge, which means we are now 4 points clear at the top of the table, which when it gets halved obviously goes to 2. We are, 7 points clear of third place Genk, which will go down to, I think, 3 points. And we are 10 points clear of fourth place Genk, which will obviously go to 5 points. We've still got 1 or 2 games left of the season left to play. So, is it one game? It is 1 game. We have Standard Liège left to play, which obviously isn't an easy game, but that's all we've got left. And then, I guess we move into the championship phase and we see what the possibilities are of us actually becoming champions. We're probably going to do the Standard Liège game in this episode as well. Right, let's go forward again. Schalke, round 2. Just don't lose. Just don't lose the game. And we're into the Europa Conference League semi-final at our first time of asking in any form of European competition. The starting 11 then, Torres, Luis, Gabi, Sio and Antwi. You basically know it because it's not really changed for most of the season. La Rosa and Patino, Montero and Juarez, Faye and Bakayoko. Let's go. We're at home as well. So hopefully, home advantage. If we don't concede, we go through, regardless of what the result is. We have no idea who we might be playing in the semi-final because Bournemouth and Betis drew 0-0 in their first match, which means that could go either way. Apparently, Schalke have made 5 changes to their starting 11, but that might be 5 from their last Bundesliga game, so they might have just basically rested a whole load of people, kind of like we did, because I rested a couple as well. Right, 10 minutes in, so far no highlights, no real shots either. Schalke apparently had 1. We are 20 minutes in, still only 1 shot apiece, still no highlights. Antwi looks like he's being picked on again. Why is he on a 6-5? There is a free kick for Schalke. Jorgensen's going to take this. There's a little bit of a kick clash for some reason. Plays it across to Denk. Clever free kick straight from the training ground. Denk doesn't shoot. Finds Zatinho, who does shoot. And his effort is just wide of the far post. Still 0-0. Schalke with the first chance on goal. Both fullbacks look like they might be being picked on. 6.5 for the pair. Throw for Schalke. Lucif back to the throw taker. Dinks it over. CO big head clear. Not far enough though. Number 27 is with him. Crosses it in. Torres comes out with a spectacular television save, which means counter-attack time. Here we go. Torres straight up towards Bakayoko. Doesn't manage to find him. And it's coming straight back towards us. Zatinho's past Antwi. Zatinho's effort is saved by Torres. Is Torres going to be the man to save the day? So far, he's doing exactly that. Jorgensen's corner. We are, 10 minutes left of the first half. Comes in towards the back post. It's gone over everybody. It's going to trickle out for a throw. That's good. If we can hold on till half-time, we can then possibly have a conversation with some people. Antwi with a free kick. Plays it over to Luis. And the two fullbacks have combined to put us 1-0 up. Oh my word. The two worst performing players on the pitch have just combined to put us in front and put one foot in the door of a Europa Conference League semi-final. That is a cracking bit of football as well. Lovely free kick. Luis just knew exactly where that was going. It's 1-0. It's 3-2, sorry, on aggregate. We've got 1 minute and 20 of normal time in the first half. CO with it. Down to Clinton Antwi, now who looks a little bit happier on a 6-7. Juarez to Bakayoko, into the penalty area, across to Faye. Faye's effort goes in the bottom corner, it's 4-2. Oh my word, we are the best team in Europe. We are the best team in Europe. How are we doing this? We're not even the best team in Belgium, but we're beating teams from Germany, from Italy, from Sweden, from all over Europe, and somehow, how are we doing this? It's 2-0 at half-time. We are looking good as well. Luis is now on a 7.3. Antwi's still only on a 6.7, despite the fact he's got an assist. I'm going to say I'm happy. I'm very happy. Keep it up. Don't balls it up. That should be an option for a team talk. Don't balls it up. Patino is on a 6.4. I still don't know what's happening in the Bournemouth-Betis game. I'm hoping it's Bournemouth, because I want to play somebody different. Ball comes in. CO clears it. Good. 10 minutes into the second half. Serdar to Gibson. Is that Ben Gibson, possibly? Gabia's scored an own goal. It's 2-1. So technically, Gabia's now scored 2 own goals, hasn't he? Because he scored in the last match against them as well. What does Gabia just want Schalke to get through? Pavlenka with a free kick. Jorgensen, who's got a yellow card to his name. Right-hand side is the fullback. Serdar's going to go off to that right-hand side again. Antwi's just leaving him alone. Zatinho tries to get it backwards. It's going to be intercepted by Charlie Patino, who's done nothing for most of the game. He's on a 6.3. Finds Bakayoko. Put it in, buddy. Put it in. It's saved by the keeper. And Bella Kotchap smashes it off for a corner. We need to be bringing Patino off. I don't really know who we bring on. Possibly Brett Peters. Patino's corner comes in. It's not the best corner because he's not playing very well. Jose Luis, put your foot down. Get there first. There you go. Luis runs around a player. And that's apparently it. Right. Peters then coming on for Patino as the DLP. Do we do this Antwi sub? I didn't put Lukaku on the bench, did I? We're going to go for Dehaney as a left back. I know it's a bit questionable, but we're going to go for it. Or, here's a thought. No, we need someone who can tackle. Let's not go for that one. We've got about 30 minutes to hold on. If Schalke score, this opens up the possibility for extra time. If it stays this way, or if we score, we're going to get a decisive winner in 90 minutes. Peters has got this ball. Bakayoko to Juarez. Come on, be the goal. Be the third goal. Juarez has dodged the tackle. No, he hasn't. Brett Peters now has it. He's gone back. It's a shocking pass from Peters. And this is the goal. This is the goal that we didn't want to concede. Velicki's going to go towards the goal. It's in the back of the net. All of that from a misplaced pass. Because most of the goals we concede are from misplaced passes. Not what we wanted. Definitely not what we wanted at all. Montero's dropped to a 6-5. It's a free kick. Jorgensen, final 10 minutes back post. What are you doing, Torres? Are you Bruce Grobbler in disguise? What's just happened there? The ball was like outside the penalty area and he dived for it. Jorgensen has this. LaRosse has kicked it off for a throw. We just need to hold on now. I think if we can just hold on to extra time, maybe we can nick something in extra time. Gabby's on a 6-3, 6-4 now. I don't want to bring him off. We've got a chance. Here we go. Jose Luis. 90th minute. It's a shocking throw and the counter-attack's now on. Sieb gets past his man as well. It's over, isn't it? It's actually over. Sieb's 1-on-1 with the keeper. We did not deserve to lose this game. We did not deserve this at all. Gabia is a clown. Gabia is a clown. Peters is a clown. What? I mean, we should have won. We should have won. We were the better side over the two ties. We were the better side by a fair distance. And we've just been FM'd. We haven't been FM'd really, have we? But I'm going to claim we have. That's unacceptable. We're going with unacceptable because it is. We basically had the advantage. We were 2-0 up in this match and we lost 3-2. If that was the achievement, Schalke would have got it because they were 2-0 down at half time, weren't they? So Schalke are the team to go to the semi-final then. 500,000 we got for that. 500,000. Charlie Patino picked up a whole bunch of yellow cards. Right, let's have a quick look. Before we play the final game of the season, we're going to see what is going on with the coefficients. How are we doing? How did Belgium do in the end? 38.9. We've lost 1 point. We will drop below Switzerland. That's not good. We're going to drop below Switzerland. I guess it's because they're losing the 3.5. So the season after, we jump straight back up. I don't know whether that is going to make a difference in terms of this. It doesn't look like it will. That's good. If we drop below Switzerland and Scotland, we would have basically had someone in a different qualifying round. We want to get 6th. If we get 6th, then we get 2 people, or 3 teams basically in the Champions League, which suddenly makes everything a little bit more interesting. Right, let's go forward. Let's play Standard Liège off camera, and then we'll end the episode ready for the final 6 games of the season. 7. We got the Croquis Cup as well. So I didn't realise that Ghent were playing Club Brugge in the final game of the season. That was a draw. We won our game 4-1 against Standard Liège. Piazza Bakayoko Faye and Androzinho with the goals. It means we are 6 points clear at the top of the table. We are 10 points clear of 4th place Genk. When it goes to the championship group, which I don't know, does that currently exist? I don't think it does just yet. But when it goes to that, we will be 3 points ahead of Bruges. We will be 5 points ahead of bottom of the pile Genk. Obviously, there's still plenty to work with there because obviously if we lose 2 games and Genk win 2 games, they can just jump ahead of us. So we still need to make sure we win our games. But the fact that Club Brugge have been on such a bad run lately, they've lost, or they've dropped points all over the shop. There you go. They've lost 1 and then drawn 2 of their last 3 games. Championship group then. It's going to be tough. It's going to be next episode. I don't even know who we're going to be playing in the first episode. I'll do 1 game off camera, then the next 2, and then another game off camera, and then probably the final 2. That's probably how it's going to work. Well, the Europa Conference League was not meant to be because apparently we didn't want to be in it. But basically, the goals that Schalke scored were our own fault. We basically caused our own problems in those 2 games, didn't we? We are still top of the Jupiler Pro League as we enter the championship group stages. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and all the comments in the world. And I'll see you in the next episode with 2 very, very difficult games, but 2 games that could shape our season and maybe put us in the driving seat for the title.